Okay, went to Wally Mart, bought the cheapest wiper blades I could. Open one on Mario. Might have been this side. Yep. These are 18-inch. Same as the bus. I know I'm moving all around. Sorry about that. These are identical to the bus. As in size. The length. On your bus and probably track trailers, they got straight windows. Means it's flat. They do have a hole here. But if I line that hole up, and you can see it's off. Which I could do, it just set it up higher or lower. Depends on which way I did it. But if I did that, still I'd take this piece out in the middle, which took the piece out in the middle, might just put it on there. And these are made for curved glass, as you see. But if you take it, pool table is exactly flat. But if you take it, see, it works the same. And all it is pressure holding it, so I think it's going to work. But what I want to try is these. This end, this newer style end is a universal ends, usually. That, what I mean by it, this will snap onto that. So if I take this, and this took like a 20 some, see? I don't want to push it all the way on, but it will snap onto there. And what I want to modify, I want to take this piece and cut it right on this straight, right in here, cut it straight across. Then I want to modify that piece to come up with a hole. So what it would be, let's see if I can get this back out now. Now I got it in there. And with the lock, give me 1 second. I'm going to set you down. I'll pause you. What I wanted to try to do, I could weld it. No problem. I could take this arm, probably weld it right to the other one. But what I was thinking, this actually, trying to get it where it snaps exactly. It would sit right about roughly there. So that would be there. What I'm going to do is cut this and cut it off. Then what I want to do is see how thin or thick this is. And it just bolts to the other one. Make a little riser piece. This snaps on like so. Here. So I need even a little nut. I could weld a nut on top of there. Cut it back here. So, or in here, so the whole thing, put a nut, weld a little nut in there. That actually worked. I was going to do it somewhere else. I might do it that way too, but I could take I'm looking at the nuts. Let's just say that nut's a little too big. I need this one's got the here. You could take a nut like this, tack that on there, then bolt that to the other one. Should work. So let me go ahead and modify this, see if it'll work. Then I'll show you. And remember, you should always wear safety glasses, which I got some. But anyway, don't cut way up here, because if you cut too far up, that whole thing locks in there. Cut back right on that turn. Or you might have one that's straight. I'm going to cut it right there. Alright, this is what I got left. That's what I said. You want to make sure when you cut it that and then it can still be unbolted and taken apart and all. Then we line that line up with that. That's roughly going to sit in it's the one with the big flaps. Looks like Dumbo ears or elephant ears. That's the way it's going to go in. So it's going to go in lock. Something like that. And then we need a nut or something up here to hold it. We'll go out and look and see what we need. And remember to grab it down where it's cold. Because if I grab it out where the shiny part is, it's hot. So I just cut that. Let's see if we can get up here without falling. The wind's blowing like crazy. And my hip ain't the best, guys. But see how the factory one? And I don't want to get rid of the factory piece because it slides over. And I think this one does too. Yeah, it's a two-piece that slides over. So what I need is a little nut or something that's small that I can put in there. Let me show you. I don't want that to come down and hit the window, so I'm going to make it. I'm hitting the one thing I'm saying I don't want it to do, I'm doing. So what it's going to be, that's actually two pieces. It's got a piece. That's actually got a piece here to hold this line, nut and bolt, and then another one. It's got a good bit of tension on it. So what we're going to end up trying to do is make a little nut on there so we can bolt that on there and take the wiper blade. Let me put that back over there. Like that. Try to get down here. Let me hold you a second. See, I'm not joking about the wind. It's moving pretty good. So we need to weld something onto here. And then have a hole in it. Even a piece of, it can't be no thicker than this. I can find the thickness out of that and do it that way. So, and no, I can't take this, cut it and weld it on there. Because it's got rubber in it and it's so thin it would just tear apart. Alright, I'll show you more in a minute. Okay, I got it all about where I want. This is how I prefer to do it. You might have a bigger welder. This is a Harbor Freight. This thing's 15 years old or more. Me and an old friend got it on clearance because some stuff broke. But anyway, it's a 220. I don't use any gas, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is put a tack here, maybe a tack in the front to try it, and then we're going to see what it does. But that's what I meant. I was welding it on there. We'll see. I know this washer is a little, or not washer. The actual nut is a little big, but it slides up in there. I thought it went around it, but so. Okay, this is the design I came up with. So I said leave a little longer. I can always trim that off if I need to. But I did go with the bigger nut and weld it. Now it's going to be welded a little better. But just for practice surf things, looks about the same. We're going to go put it on there and find out. Just to see. And I can weld that nut shut. I can weld all and re-drill that hole. And I ground the nut down thinner. Might need grounded more. Let's go find out. Alright. I got it setting in the crack, so it should work. I don't know if it's going to work or not, guys. Let's see if I can get the... I'm going to have to get a pair of pliers and a screwdriver. Let me pause and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Because this got a lot of play in it right now. I want them tight, but not real tight because the nut is so small. I don't want to ruin it. You're probably hearing a lot of wind, but let's see if it would work. Like I said, I don't even know if this idea is going to work. See, it's going to shove it up there. The nut would have to be moved up a little bit, or let me turn it around. Idiots driving up and down the road like crazy. Yeah, it should have went this way a little bit. So what I can do, should have been out actually we make the long side. I'm going to make a scratch where I want it to be. But it will work. You see where that one's landing. Set you back down there. I got to cut the nut off. It's only 2 little tacks. I want the nut over here. If I put the nut over there, and put that bolt down through it. It'll work, should. Let's keep on building and find out. At least we get one done today. Okay, it looks like SHRT, but once I cool it off and grind it, clean it up, and then re-drill the hole, it should be fine. We're gonna find out. Alright, that was the end of guess you're just skipping through. That was one of these ends. I think the heat got to it a little bit, or it's just an optical illusion, but looks like it's up a little bit. But anyway, that don't matter. That was one of them ends, and just a nut. I never put the second nut. So what we're going to do, there it is. Then I ground down, shaped it a little bit. May not look perfect, but let me go ahead and put it together. Switch up so you can see. And it's going to go together. It's still warm. It's going to go together just like a regular one. That's going to slide in there. Now you can't push it all the way down. You can't push it all the way down like normal. So what you're going to do is lean it like that a little bit, and it'll fall right in there. Then all I'm going to do is snap it in. You heard it snap. And that's going to, this part right here be bolted to the bus. Alright, let me throw some paint on it, find something, and then we're going to try it on the bus. The only thing I had was clear paint, but I just wanted to keep from rusting. Should work. I moved it back a good bit. If not, I can always cut it off and redo it again. I know I could have bought the regular wipers too, but like I told you, they're like $35. And if you look at it, it's lining up. And it's getting cold out here now, guys. Let's see what it does. Worth a shot. We didn't say it's going to be perfect, but might need more ground off the top. I don't know. Never fit through. But something's wrong. Guess. No, it's. Well, you can see it now, it's really off. Got it on backwards, probably. There it is. Got it right now. That'll work. And make each one separate. Don't Don't take this back in and make a pattern off of it, because you never know if they're going to be the same. Still way loose. I see why. I'm going to take the nut back off. It's a nylon nut. And I was putting it on backwards. Now, I don't know if this will work for your bus. Your bus might be over another one, but or you might be able to get just regular wiper blades. But we're going to try it on mine. Alright, it's snug, it's not real tight. It's got a lot of movement, that's the only problem. I'm going to tighten this one up here. Actually, you could have took that one off and put it up there. We're going to take it back apart. I'm going to take that one joint out. You don't know until you try. That's a tractor behind me. I live out in agricultural farming land. There's got another one. I don't know if you're seeing that. Yeah, it's another joint right here. I'm going to take that joint apart. I'm going to see if the wiper will fit on there. I got a longer bolt there. I think it's longer. Not that you can get a longer bolt. Alright, we're going to pull that off. Take that off. Fits better in this one. Needs a I think it needs ground down a little bit, but it's a better fit. Alright, I'm going to go grind this down a little bit and come back out and we're going to try it. Alright, it's modified. Now we'll see if we can get it back together. These nuts should be the same. Just had too much movement, too much play for me. We still don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try it. And I can make that fit better later on. But as long as I can get wipers for now. I'll get one done today, but I can guarantee I ain't getting the other one done. It's starting to get cold. And I still gotta do my thermostat. Let's see if that worked. There it is, guys. Alright, it's on there. But see, this one's got two pieces. I just don't know how it's going to work. And probably got to have the key in, but I don't know. Left side would be this side. Yep, so let's put the key in. Oh, and you push it to push the button just like on a regular car. Sprays it, I guess. Let's see if we can do it just like that. Nope, don't work all. This one's gotta be on, but I can't start it because better not do that. Don't push that button. It's gonna work, guys. Parts off of 2003 Dodge Caravan. That's what them pieces are off. Modified. And look how Bowden, this one sits nice in flight. Probably could have got a bigger blade if you even made it more, but I think that's perfect. Looks good, works. Now we got to build another one. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. At least you watch one. Please subscribe and bye till later. Thanks for watching.